Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the Aragon Ballroom here in Chicago, Illinois for our main event of the evening. 12 rounds of heavyweight action between these two great warriors.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Smoking Joe Fréйзер. And his opponents, fighting out of the blue corner, Buster.
All right, guys, listen up. We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Just the opening round of 12 scheduled for tonight's bouts. Many may believe that in a matchup like this, power puncher versus power puncher, that he who has more power wins. But in a way, is it as simple as saying he who has more fundamentals wins?
Yes, absolutely. He who has a missile to get that bomb to the target, he's going to win.
A good block. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Joe Fréйzer's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Each man able to land an uppercut. Back and forth exchange. Good job landing 3 punches by Fréйzer. Oh, and he is hurt after that series of punches.
You know, my old trainer used to tell me, if you don't move your head, the other guy will move it for you. Right now, he's having his head moved by the other guy.
He was stunned, but now he's surviving. Hard to believe that they can keep up this pace, but who cares? Holy cow! Buster's in a bad place right now. He was tagged. Targeting the hooks on each man. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Joe Fréйzer. Joe Fréйzer in action here. Of course, the most notable action of his career came on March 8th of 1971. The fight of the century, and he won the fight of the century.
Yes, he did, and of course, with winning that fight, he also earmarked his place in history.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Joe Fréйzer's hit by yet another hook. Nice block by Fréйzer. Able to defend and then go on the offensive. Final 10 seconds. Joe Fréйzer's in a position where he can't be smothered, so he just gives a little push right there and makes some space. So here we are at the end of the round, and this is the only chance these guys get to not throw at each other.
Yeah, this is a break. You know, a lot of times fighters find their own way of taking breaks during the fight, during the round. These guys really need this minute rest.
Oh, boy, look at this. Right from the get-go, they go after one another.
They remind me of my 15-year-old son going to the dinner table.
He missed with that headshot. Very clean offense from defense by Buster. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Double jab, such a useful tool, especially to the body like that. away from that headshot with the block. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Teddy, I have a very strong feeling as to what you would say if he walked back to your corner, because he's not doing any body work against a fast fighter.
No, well, first of all, are there any kids still awake?
Watch out.
I mean, that's the first thing. Yeah, you're fighting a fast guy. You know, you don't go chasing what's fast. You know, you go downstairs what starts all the speed. I mean, those feet, you go downstairs to that basement. You start banging that body. You know, take away some of that speed.
How about that exchange? Joe Frazier's doing good damage with the combination punching.
Well, right there's a good example of the benefit of combination punching. You miss the first or the second, the third and the fourth, they land.
A little defense turns to offense by Buster. A minute to go in what has been a memorable round. Great stuff from these two. He's just not concentrating on the body as a target here, Teddy.
No, and you know, you wouldn't mind if he didn't have to. In other words, it all depends on the scenario. This scenario says that he should be going to the body, and he should recognize that. And that's part of the talent of a fighter, recognition, that you have to recognize where the opportunities are.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. End of the round here. And as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was. And, you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Joe Frazier scoring very well with the uppercut. What could his opponent be doing to defend against it better?
Well, if he sees that hand drop a little bit, instead of the shoulder tipping, if you drop that hand to throw the uppercut, there could be an opening, and he should look for that with the hook. Counter right back. That hand drops, bang, beat him to the mark with the hook.
Turns over the hook after turning away his opponent's shot. Right there on the side of the face, you can see some blood. Joe Frazier's proving to be elusive. Good defensive skill with the block by Buster. And a good counter by Frazier. How is he taking these kind of shots and just dismissing them? What a chin on this guy.
Yeah, well, what a neck on him. Look at that neck. I mean,
oh, and there you go. Buster, stunned and staggered. Not precise at all by Frazier. Joe Frazier's got to deal with a cut cheek. Neither man slowing down as we have 60 seconds to go in this round. That hook was well off the mark. Joe Frazier's doing well with that hook on the inside. That can be so effective when guys are toe-to-toe at short range, can it?
Especially when your opponent's standing tall. Right now, he needs to get small. He's standing up, and that left hook is finding him.
Smart counterpunch by Buster. Well off the mark by Frazier. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Buster's in bad shape. And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a non-stop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motors.
Very accurate work with the hook there after fine defense. You know, I wonder if he's taking his man lightly because he is up on the scorecards, but you can see that he is being pressured and pushed.
You know, he's in there with a real solid guy. I don't think he's taking him lightly. It's just that he's in there in the kind of waters he's never been before. Deep waters. And he's swimming harder than he's ever had to swim before.
Now that's some fine work right there by Buster. A hook for you and a hook right back. Eddie, why is it in boxing that there are so many distinct styles that are defined by geography or culture or ethnicity, where we have a Mexican-styled fighter, an Eastern European, you know, upright fighter? Oh, and he is hurt after that series of punches.
He needs to start moving that head.
Come on, keep busy, guys. Come on now. Come on.
That was a miss by Fréйzer. Reaching the halfway mark of this round.
Hands up. Keep it tight inside. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Joe Fréйzer's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Good job staying away from the danger there. A stinging counter punch after some fine defense by Buster. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. Look at him put his punches together. And Joe Fréйzer's cracked by a right hand. He just missed that shot up top. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. End of the round is upon us. And if the next round holds up like that, we're going to be in for a real treat.
No, we will be, because both these guys have the philosophy that their best defense is their offense.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Nostradamus to know that. I mean, everybody saw, you know, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Fréйzer. Great show by these two. What an entertaining bout this has been. Neither man willing to give up an inch and giving everything they've got.
So it's like that old song, whatever you...
Holy cow! Oh, he is big headshot, puts him down. But able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Good counter punch. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. He's having a much better round here Earlier, we saw him being outworked, but right now, he's the one getting to work.
Yeah, well, you know, if you go out to a restaurant, you have a half dozen half-shell clams, you might get a tummy ache. Well, he's been eating a lot of left hooks. I don't know if he has a tummy ache, but he figures right about now he wants to get rid of that indigestion. And the best way, start attacking.
Right there on the inside, Joe Frazier's being very effective. I think his corner's really pleased by the work he's able to accomplish on the inside.
Yeah, I think what they're really pleased with, Joe, is how easily he's been able to get there.
This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
So you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it. Some way he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Parries that punch intended for the head. It is unbelievable to sit back and just watch what these guys are willing to give and to take. Wow, what a fight so far.
Well, give and take, that's the key word. Sometimes you're forced to become great. And right now, each one of them are forcing the other to go to great places.
Good scoring counterpunch by Frazier's. Joe Frazier's showing us that he is willing to stick with the game plan. But Teddy, that game plan saw him knocked down earlier in this fight. What would you be telling him?
You know, in some ways I tell him good, because you have to go with what you have. You know, you can't completely change. That's not possible in the course of the fight. You are who you are. So it's not the game plan necessarily, Joe, or the style that's wrong. It's the execution of the game plan. That has to be done better.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round, many great athletes are associated with a specific city. You think Babe Ruth, you think the Bronx. You think Joe Frazier, you think a Philly fighter.
You think about wars, you think about pain. You think about a fighter that brings it every second. You think about Joe Frazier.
Good job staying away from the danger there. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Right there on the inside, Joe Frazier's being very effective. Joe Frazier's opponent is saying to himself, I can't believe this. Every time this guy throws, it seems like he lands. He's very judicious with his work.
Yeah, and that's not by accident. You know, that's his temperament. He has that kind of temperament. If you went out with the guy, you talk to the guy, you know, he thinks before he says things. He doesn't just, you know, let his mouth go. He doesn't just let his hands go. He lets them go when he thinks he should.
Looks like he has some blood under his eye, around the cheek. as that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear-cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
And now they're trading blows. Not able to land the headshot. Boy, you gotta love being his opponent, right? You come into a fight like this tonight, you're so worried about getting off your punches, landing accurate punches. Well, here it is. Not gonna move the head at all. Come and get it.
No, you just have to worry about you don't hurt your hands. You better hope that you wrap them real good, because you're banging.
Oh, and there you go. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Oh, he's in bad shape here. He's stunned and he's wobbly.
The only thing he has going for him is he's not a fighter that uses his legs anyway, and you can't use him right now. He's a guy that likes to move his head. He's got to start doing that. Try to cement those feet down the best he can and get some head movement.
Oh, what a great ability to recover. Oh, and he is hurt after that series of punches.
You know, my old trainer used to tell me, if you don't move your head, the other guy will move it for you. Right now, he's having his head moved by the other guy.
Wow, can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down? He gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Joe Frazier's moving things around the way he wants things to be. Kind of decorating his interior, that fight game on the inside, moving his man. Hey, I thought he was going to be knocked out just moments ago, but he has survived this.
Well, he has a granite chin.
Got a lot of infighting here. He's right there in the kitchen, Teddy, but I don't think he likes the way things are tasting.
No, this is not a restaurant that he wanted to make a stop at.
Oh, what an exchange! The round there, a round in which we did see the knockdown. And Teddy, when a fighter comes back to the corner having just been floored, typically how are they acting? What are you seeing on that?
Just imagine you just walked into a room and somebody hit you from behind. You dropped. You're afraid to go in that room again. So put a light on in that room and explain to him why he got dropped. He will not be afraid to go back in that room.
There it is! He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Joe Frazier's in a position where, and once again he goes down. The question is, can he rise up again? Able to get up to his feet after that knockdown, but Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
You can see the work on the inside from Smoking Joe Frazier. He's just keeping busy, letting those punches go. Right in the line of the target, a right hand. Fight. Joe Frazier's got the win by way of knockout. He put his man down, and the 10 count was administered.
Fréйzer.
Joe Frazier's your winner by knockout.
Everybody but his opponent is happy now. That was an entertaining fight.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you soon.